We're back! God damn it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Red. I'm Mark, and so I kind of missed a week last week. Last week was supposed to be a Mech Assault, as is actually supposed to be this week as well. It's supposed to be a Mech Assault, but unfortunately, if you watched the Sonic Heroes episode, you will know that my setup is undergoing a number of changes right now. Like, it looks nothing like how it did. Like, the little TV that I have, that I play, like, Genesis and N64 on, basically all my cartridge-based stuff, I have a little CRT in my room for that. I now have everything that hooks to it actually hooked to it, and, like, near it. And then, the recording quality might be different this episode. I don't know how different it's gonna be, but, I have changed the way it works. So now, instead of... let me look at my supplies real quick. Get out of here, I don't want the Pokemon Center music. Alright. So now, instead of having... oh, I'm good. Like a whole separate recorder, I now have acquired a DVR. But not just any DVR. This DVR is kind of special. This DVR not only has a hard drive that records the video, but then I can burn that recorded video to DVDs. So, my footage capture just got a lot easier, guys. All I gotta do is get some DVD RWs and I'm good to go. So I'm very excited about this new setup of mine. What else do I got? Okay. It's quite a nice thing. Hopefully the quality's okay. I did set it to best quality. Hopefully it remembers that quality. I think it did, since it remembered what time it is after I set that. So I'm pretty sure it knows to keep it on max quality. But you never know. Sometimes technology's weird. And I mean, we are still limited by the fact that it's recording off of composite instead of component, which is actually part of the setup change that I did. So, I had to house sit for my uncle, and when I was there, since he lives in like a richer neighborhood than I do, I decided to check out the Goodwill by his house, and I found a baller component switch. Like, holy crap, this is a nice component switch. It has 8 inputs. 8 inputs! And now that I have a capture card that can actually handle component signals, I was like, hell yeah, let's do this. So, I got it, because they only wanted like $5 for it. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but component switches are kind of expensive, which is why I never invested in one up until now. Simply because they were kind of price prohibitive. That and like half of my setup uses component. Okay, I shouldn't really say half, because really the only things that do are the PS2, the Xbox, and the Wii. Everything else uses composite, except for the PS3, which, thanks to my new capture card that I was talking about, I can actually record with HDMI. So you might be thinking, oh, okay, so you have like a component to HDMI adapter for your capture card. Well, no, my capture card actually has like a component thing on it. It has composite too, but honestly, just straight capturing from this DVR thing, it's gonna be way easier. Plus, it also gives me a time code that I can watch, which is nice, so I know how long the recording's been going. I healed myself, right? That's what I meant to do. Okay, good. And yeah, so my setup is just way, way better for me now. It's much more convenient. The only thing that's gonna suck a little bit is finding some DVD RWs, because those can get quite expensive quite quickly. And I also have to hope that this thing's laser works properly. Yeah. So because of that, I'm not actually going to save this like my gameplay here until after I've burned it, just in case something goes wrong and I have to recapture it. So if you guys are seeing this, it means it worked and we're good. Otherwise, yeah, you won't ever see this. Yeah. So yeah, I even had to invest in a set of component cables for the Wii, because I didn't have them. I only had composite, which it came with. But, I figured, you know, if I have the technology to utilize it, you may as well, because the quality's going to be better. And honestly, that just makes it so worth it. Now, someday, ideally, I would like to be able to play Game Boy games on the GameCube instead of the N64. That way I can show more Game Boy games than just Pokemon. Because I do have quite a few Game Boy games I like a lot. Like my first ever Game Boy Color game, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Big fan of that. So I definitely need to get a setup that can accommodate it. But like I said, the Game Boy Player is a stretch goal of mine. I'll get it someday, but I'm not in a super big hurry to get it because it's so prohibitively expensive. Like, the technology for it just is not... Or rather, I guess it's not the technology's fault, it's just the fact that people like to charge out the ass for it. Also, why did I do that for the same level? Yeah, people like to charge out the ass for the Game Boy Player for some reason that I don't understand. Like... I mean, you can get just the Game Boy Player for like $10 if you try, or less, but like, to get the startup disc that is absolutely required for you to do anything at all with the Game Boy Player, they want to charge a fortune for it. Like, they want $50, $60 for it, and it's like, come on, man. Come on. Okay, I guess $50, $60 is not really a fortune, but give me a break. I'm a college student. I don't have money to just throw around at shit all the time, especially not expensive shit. Like this DVR I got the only reason I got it was because I got an amazing deal on it. Because these things are normally fucking expensive, but I got it for like way, way less than they go for online. Like, oh my god. That was, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to have this. I have to. If I don't take advantage of this, well, damn it. If I don't take advantage of this while I have it, I'm a fool. That's what it amounts to. So, I got it. And I regret nothing. Especially if it works, I regret nothing. But I'm pretty sure it works, and even if it doesn't, I've read online that you can get the video footage off of this particular models just by sticking the hard drive in a computer. So I guess if it comes to that, I could do that. I hope I don't have to do that, but yeah, that is an option. That's like my ultimate option. Fucking Baggins is so annoying. Just let me kill you already. Come on! God, first gen rap sucks! Oh my god, it's awful! Why did they make it like this? Like, I totally believe that this is how rap was supposed to be, but like, why? Who thought that was a good idea? It's just the most annoying move in the game. Oh my god. Oh, tell me about it, kid. I gotta go heal. Good lord. Rap is such an annoying move in Gen 1. Like, you guys who started playing like Gen 4 or something, you don't know how good you have it. Came in after the physical special split, and you don't have to deal with rap being that obnoxious. Oh my god. Yeah, most of my Pokemon knowledge is from Gen 1 to 3. No, I already healed. No, I don't want to heal again. Oh, whew, okay. But yeah, no, I did not push up. Screw you, game. That's not what I did. But yeah, like, I did not, like, sure I played Gen 4. In fact, Gen 4 was the first game I ever pre-ordered for. I pre-ordered Pearl, in case you were wondering. A friend of mine was doing Diamond, and he's like, hey, if you throw in $40 for Pearl, you know, we'll both get a special little bonus out of it. Like the little styluses, I think is what it was. Like, he had a Dialga one, I had a Palkia one. I didn't have a DS at the time, but I'm like, I need this for Pokemon. I need the new Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Pokemon. So, naturally, I did it. I jumped in on that with them. You can decide for yourself whether or not it was foolish of me to do that. Back when I was in middle school. And you're like, how could you even afford to do that in middle school? Like, how did you have any money, Mark? You idiot. And really, it's just like... It's not that I had the money to do it, because I didn't. But, like... Sorry, I want to check something real quick. Okay, we're good. So the display for the DVR actually doesn't show up on my little CRT. It shows up on my big TV, my main one. So I was like, how long exactly do I have to record with it in high quality mode? Which it is in high quality mode. I've now verified that. And it looks like I can record for a total of 17 hours. Nice. And I think it records at like the maximum quality permissible. So, 480p. But yeah, dude, it's Pokemon has always been like that for me, though. Like, I've pretty much always been excited for the new Pokemon game. And then I played Black version. And I almost quit Pokemon altogether after Black. Oh man, I hated 5th Gen so much. It was so ugly for one. Like, I hate the art style of Black and White. Like, oh my god. And then just the thing as a whole was boring. Like, I didn't like any of the gym leaders, except for one, the obvious one that I think everybody liked. That one electric girl who, like, stops bleaching her hair or something in between games, becomes more serious or something. I don't know the story, but, like, she was the only one I liked at all. I didn't care about any other character whatsoever. And, like, yeah. I almost quit Pokemon because Black was just so boring and terrible. I was like, Game Freak lost their touch. Pokemon's dead. But then I saw X and Y and I was like, okay, maybe I was too hasty. Maybe they were just in a funk. Because you know that happens. Even the best developers get in funk sometimes. Hit you with Bubble, because I think, yeah, Water type is still special, and Harden only raises his physical defense, so fuck you, Metapod. Your Harden doesn't mean shit. And of course, everybody did the thing where they caught a Metapod and named it Penis or something. Penis used Harden, haha. Very funny past us, very funny. But yeah, like... Black and White, not good games. I mean, if you like Black and White, that's fine. I'm not saying you're not allowed to like it. I don't like it. I don't like 5th Gen. I don't like Black and White. I don't like Black and White 2. Like, I played a little bit of Black and White 2. Not a lot, mind you, just a little bit. But, oh, it was bad. It was still just as bad. The only difference was some characters got better outfits, and that was it. Other than that, it was still the same old shit. Just in a slightly different package. Still had the ugly art style, especially... The thing that bothered me was the sprites. Like, I was talking about this with Connor the other day, but like, the thing that really bothers us about Gen 5 is the way they handled the sprites. Like, the way they just kind of move is just ugly. Like, I can't even think of a better word to describe it, it's just ugly. The game is very ugly. It's ugly, it's kind of boring. I mean, It's not a good game. Okay, fine, it's a fine game. It's just not a good Pokemon game. Like, in terms of games, Black and White are playable, you know, they're good. Like, they're not gonna crash on you if you try and play it, and, you know, they're still good games, they're just not good Pokemon games to me. But then again, I'm the guy whose favorite generation is the split between 2 and 3, so... I mean, think of that what you will. You don't have to take any of my opinions seriously. I want you guys to know that anything I say, you don't have to take it seriously. If at any time you find yourself getting mad at like one of my gaming opinions, just remember, I'm somebody who likes Sonic 06 unironically and like enjoys playing it. So, you know, you don't have to agree with me on everything. In fact, I think it'd be weird if you did. Boy, this is taking forever. I was hoping to get through Mount Moon this episode, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the best we're going to be able to do is get to Mount Moon and get a new member for our party. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about with that. Yeah, you do. You know exactly who I'm going to get on my party. Alright. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. You're right, I'm wearing pajama pants. But how can you know that? You're in the video game. You're not in the real world. Interesting. But yeah, this episode is going to be very experimental in many different ways. I just want to see how, this new tech I have works. Because it didn't come with a manual. It did come with the remote, which I'm super grateful for. If it did not come with the remote, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But it had the remote duct taped to the top of it. So I was like, okay, this is destiny. Like, this is freaking God telling me, hey Mark, you need to buy this. And I was like, okay, I will buy it. And so I did. And now, thanks to it, actually, my setup is a million times cleaner looking. Like, oh my god. It looks so much better in there with it. Henry doesn't like it because it's silver and it's next to the Xbox. So it's like the black and silver doesn't look good to him or whatever. But who cares? Like, I think it looks cleaner. I think it's a much neater setup now. Thanks to that. Not to mention, I like how this particular unit, like the DVR thing, it has a Firewire port on the front, which is interesting. So if I ever get one of those cameras, like one of the mini 8-film cameras, which I have one of those that I use to record people's home movies from. But, I mean, if I ever get one, like one of those cameras that has the DV, I can just transfer it via DV. And the quality's supposed to be better when you do that. And by DV, I mean Firewire. I don't know why I'm calling it DV. It's just because it says DVN on the front. But yeah, if I get one of those cameras that has a Firewire out, the quality's supposed to be better through it. So, I might have to try that later. See if I can find one at Goodwill or something. I find a lot of good stuff at Goodwill, guys. And I'm using Goodwill as a collective term for thrift stores. Kind of like how some people call vacuums Hoovers. The only people I ever know who do that, though, are British. I don't know any American people that do that, despite Hoover being an American brand. In fact, come to think of it, I don't think I even know anybody who owns a Hoover brand vacuum in America. Weird. But yeah, no, the two I go to most often are Goodwill and Savers, and I get some good stuff. It's not often I get really good stuff, but I do get good stuff. You just have to, the secret I find is just go like once a week, and you will find something. Like, I got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on PS3 one day, and I also, like that same day, I also got 2 Trauma Center games on the Wii, and I haven't played those yet, but they're by Atlas, so I have high hopes. And then let's see, this last time I went to Savers, when I got Actually, you guys didn't see that thing I got at Savers. So, at Savers, I got an audiobook. And in addition to the audiobook, I also got some manga. I got several issues of Negima, which is a manga I adore. Not because it's, you know, like a super great piece of literature or anything, but it was one of my first ever manga. And I had like 7 or 8 volumes, and then my mom threw it away. Well, she didn't throw it away, she sold it at a yard sale while I was gone. And yeah, that broke my heart. So, it's nice to get it back after all these years. Alright, hop the grass. Oh, we got another person. It's not all the same volumes I had. It's like 1, 2, 5, 8, 17, and 18 or something like that. It's weird random numbers. But it's nice to have them because, you know, it's something why am I still using Bubble? I have Water Gun. And apparently Jigglypuff has a high special defense, which is concerning. Is Tackle any better? Is Jigglypuff bulky? No, okay. No, he's not. Never mind. I had myself confused with something else. Yes, I did. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna have to use a potion after this hit. Oh, thank God he wasted the turn with Disable. Ah! Screw you, Jigs. Nice. Nice. Okay. So yeah, apparently the first gen is like so buggy that it's actually possible for you to run out of PP to use Struggle. I saw a guy try to beat all the first gen with just a Ditto, and he got screwed. Oh, no, the guy wasn't even somebody to fight, okay. Hey, check it out. We are at Mount Moon. At least the entrance to it. Yeah, so I just wasted a potion. Good for me. I'm very smart. I'm very good at video games, I'll have you know. I'm not looking forward to some of the things to come, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, where's my dude? There's my dude. Alright, we're gonna get a new member of our team. Yeah! Yeah! Give me that Magikarp. Alright. And, we'll call him Fish Face. Yeah. Alright, we got Magikarp, guys. Got a new member of our team. We're gonna do some swap training. It's gonna be good. I lied, it's not gonna be good. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be where we leave off for now. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good time. And, remember to take any medications if you need to. Remember to always... fuck it. Basically, just have a good day, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and next week should be returning to programming as usual, meaning I should be doing Mech Warrior. So look forward to it. Bye-bye!